From the prosecution to the defense, we're continuing to track the trial of a West Michigan couple accused of abusing, torturing, and killing their daughter, chaining her to her bed where she died. In court today in Kalamazoo, attorneys for Anthony and Marcia Springer began presenting their side of the story. The defense telling the jury the Springers were trying to protect their daughter, Calista, from herself. Calista Springer died in 2008, found chained to her bed when fire broke out in the family's home.
There's something going on in the courtroom of the Springer trial that makes it different from most others. The presiding judge is part of a test program in Michigan aimed at improving the jury's participation in the proceedings. 24-hour News 8's Mark Thompson is live tonight in studio control to show us this. Mark?
Yeah, and Susie, for those of you who are fans of court dramas on TV, this is fascinating stuff. The test program is part of an order sent down by the Michigan Supreme Court. It gives judges the authority to implement certain rules involving the jury that you usually don't see in a courtroom. In the case of Calista Springer, the attorneys aren't the only ones asking the questions.
Any questions from the jurors?
The jury can participate in questioning witnesses as well. This is just one of many jury trial procedures currently being tested in Michigan courtrooms. It's called the Jury Reform Pilot Project. Ordered by the Michigan Supreme Court, around a dozen judges have been asked to participate. Muskegon County Circuit Court Judge Timothy G. Hicks has presided over some 15 cases using the test procedures in the past 3 years. One of the goals, he says,
is implement basic educational tools that a lot of us use in our everyday jobs into the courtroom setting.
Under the pilot program, jurors can submit written questions to witnesses through the presiding judge. The questions must be pre-screened and agreed upon by the judge and both attorneys. Jurors are provided with notebooks containing a witness list, summaries of key aspects of the case, and criteria for the burden of proof. Jurors can take notes to be used during deliberations. And jurors can openly discuss the cases amongst themselves during recess as long as all jurors are present. All potential advantages in helping jurors better process complex information.
They are able to identify almost immediately points of disagreement, points of different points of view.
And while Judge Hicks says the procedures may take more time during the trial, the deliberation process is usually quicker. A major hurdle, however, is the question of trial integrity and getting the attorneys on board. Some are concerned that a test such as this could lead to challenges and appeals.
And it met a lot of opposition from the bar. The attorneys want to control the information and they want to control the case, and they're giving up some of that control. For me, the trade-off is worth it because we're getting more participation.
And Michigan isn't the first state to try a jury program like this. The Supreme Court will collect the data that the judges collect, and then they'll make some decisions on more permanent changes to the system. Live in Control C, Mark Thompson, 24-hour News 8.